Welcome back to a love reading. This is going to be about an ex that you haven't seen or heard from in 6 months or longer. So, all right, I was going to ask Spirit if there's anything about this ex that they would like to tell us. So 2 of these popped out. And I also wanted to take from the shaman anything about this person, ouch, that you would like to share. Thank you. All right, Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray. And we have this card again, feel that they're breaking free. We also have, to me, to me it seems like some type of reptile or a dragon, an eye. It's interesting. We have a lot of, a bird flying, another bird, and eagles like are kind of visionary, right? I don't know a lot about dragons, but I feel like dragons are like wise, and dragons can also fly, right? So there's a lot of flight here. I feel like this person, is not in a stuck energy right now, but we will confirm. We will confirm. Spirit, tell us about this person's energy right now. This ex, tell us about their current energy. What's going on with them? Current energy. Current energy. Thank you. And if this person is a starseed, it's possible that they have some kind of galactic placement from like one of the reptilian places like Draco, or I don't know all of the placements. It's possible their soul has made a stop in one of those, or I believe there's even a starseed that's like a bird or eagle or something. I'm still studying. Okay, their current energy. We have the 8 of Wands, so they are making progress. There is movement, just like we saw with the birds and the dragon. And then we have the 8 of Swords on its side. So I'm feeling that they are moving out of feeling trapped, out of feeling paralyzed by fear, moving towards freedom. They're facing their fears. They're taking control in a healthy way. They're having mental strength. They're feeling empowered. So this is very positive. They're finding solutions to their problems, finding relief. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. How is this person feeling about the collective? And I kind of like that method. Let's take from the shaman. How are they feeling about the collective? How are they feeling about the collective? Three on the timer. I just dropped a bunch of them. It's funny, I was thinking about this card, and this is the one that came out, like when they fell, it came out on top. It's interesting. So I feel that they have a lot of love for you. They do. They do. Okay, thank you. And we will ask the tarot, or tarot, however you say it. How do they feel about the collective? How do they feel? How do they feel about the collective? Or is the heart enough? Okay, we have the Hermit, and we have the Star. So yes, you are in their heart for sure, and I feel that they see you as someone who has a healing energy. You are like a shining light for them. You bring them a lot of inspiration and happiness. Like when you met this person, they might have been in really bad shape in some kind of way. And maybe you believed in them, or you loved them in a way nobody else ever had, or and that really inspired them. So they have a lot of love for you, and they also feel very inspired by you. And even now, even after you have not had contact with them for this long, even now they're still feel inspired by you. They might even be watching you. The cards are not saying that they're watching you, but it is possible that they're kind of keeping an eye on you. Or if they're highly intuitive, which I feel that they are, they meditate about you, and maybe they're really good at astro traveling. I'm not good at astro traveling, so I don't, but I know that there's people that can do a lot of really amazing things in that realm. So I feel like they do meditate a lot and seek guidance in mystical ways, or maybe metaphysical ways. But again, withholding the star, you are the star. You are the star that they dream about, that they want to hold. Look, there's even stars on this card. Oh, duh, that's the star card. Duh. I mean, that's really lovely, And there's butterflies on this card. So they are transforming. This person may have not been quite as warm to you in the past that maybe you wished that they had been, and maybe I feel like they may be learning how to warm up their own heart. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What is this person's intentions for the collective? What is this person's intentions for the collective? What are their intentions? All right. What are their intentions? We have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like we get the Queen of Pentacles with them a lot. And the Ace of Wands, I think, if I remember. They want a new beginning with you. They want to come in a mature way. This person may have been maybe emotionally immature in some ways before, and maybe even struggling in the finance area. Maybe not the type to keep a steady job or jump around to jobs, or maybe their living situation wasn't the best. But whatever the case for them, they want to come in with stability, with warmth, with maturity. Yeah. And I feel like they're really thinking about how to come towards you. They're really thinking about, okay, what's the best course of action that they can take. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so what action are they going to take? Oh, we have another one. Well, this was already flipped. And I've just put these down. Yes, I did. Okay. What actions are they going to take? What action is this person going to take? We have a flipper. What action is this person going to take? Thank you. Okay. Hair is in my mouth. Thank you. Thank you. I think to myself. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, which was already flipped over. And then we have the Page of Wands, which flipped. I like it when it flips. Okay, so this is, what did we say? Actions. All right, so there's going to be some good news. They're going to reach out. Phone call, letter, in some way. They're going to reach out. I feel that they're going to be respectful. He's like kneeling, kind of bowing his head a bit. You may come in with more humility. 10-10 on the timer. And I feel that they want to portray confidence. However, they still may be guarded. And in some way, they may still feel like possessive of you, even if for some of you, maybe that got out of control in the past. For others of you, maybe they tried to hide that. But they want to reach out. They do. Deep-seated past issues. Yeah. So they're coming in a little guarded. So even though they may try to appear confident, 11-11 on the timer, I feel like they still are not exactly 100% confident. Spirit. What mutual feelings is this person in the collective going to be feeling when they reach out? What mutual feelings will we both feel when they reach out? Mutual feelings, please. Mutual feelings. We already know they're going to be a little guarded. Mutual feelings. Mutual feelings when they reach out. Mutual feelings. All right. Guess we haven't found the right card yet. Mutual feelings when they reach out. Mutual feelings. Okay. All right. All right. When they reach out for their call or the letter or however it is they're going to reach out, lack of communication. So there may be some things unsaid. But I feel you both are going to be feeling compassionate for the other, caring. There's caring on both sides. And I feel you're both going to, come in as being friendly. Maybe generous with your time. And you both may feel a little anxious. You both may feel anxious. But when you do connect, there will be a feeling of moving forward. The Three of Wands, there'll be some kind of moving forward with this connection. Regardless if you move it towards each other or you're just like, okay, I can let this go now. But we'll see what the cards say. You both may be curious. You may be feeling curious about the other one. I feel like you both want to be honest with each other. And I feel that you'll come in to the conversation or whatever connection you're having with harmony. I feel like you're both going to be kind to each other, like kind of filling each other's cups a bit. feeling scared and maybe not saying everything that needs to be said. Interesting. Yet you're gonna also speak out. So let's clarify these here, because this is mutual feelings, right? Mutual feelings. Spirit, please clarify. Clarify what this anxiety, the lack of communication and the anxiety, please clarify. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay. Taking action. Okay. So I'm feeling that even if there's still some anxiety here, it could very well be that no matter what's going on as far as fear, you're going to be, you both are going to take action. I mean, you know, one of you is going to initiate, like, oh, why don't we go on a date? Or why don't you come fly and see me? Whatever. So I feel like maybe you're walking away from some of the fear as the communication goes on. Like right now there isn't any communication, right? So that may be ending. Well, obviously they're going to reach out and there's going to be a proposal. So in the past where things were left unsaid, I feel that the affection is going to be expressed. Affection is going to be expressed. And maybe in the past, like when this breakup happens, maybe you or both of you were like, you know what? I don't want them anyway. Like that type of attitude. Because, you know, that could be like a defense mechanism. Maybe not all of you, but I could do that. I'll just be like, you know what? I close my heart. I don't want you anymore. I don't even want you. But then when you sit and think about it and you're just like, well, I mean, you know, it's not that I don't want them. Like, I mean, there's a lot of great parts of the relationship and there's a lot I like about them or whatever. So I feel like that could be that maybe you're starting to be stepping into more honesty with yourself. Maybe even where you felt unhappy with how this ended, you're finding more closure with it or acceptance with it. Like, hey, no matter what happens, like, I'm okay. And this could be just you giving yourself the offer of just, hey, I've got self-love. Like, whatever happens with this, like, I'm good. I love myself. So it could also be that. But I'm feeling like you both may invite each other to maybe talk again or something else. Not all of you, you know, it's gonna be different for everyone. I feel like I spent a lot of time on this, sorry. Okay. All right, Spirit. If this person were being honest with you, they were honest, what would they say? What would they say? What would they say to you? They're being honest with you. What would they say to you? What would they say? Thank you. I hope that you can forgive me one day. What did they do? It's time for me to heal now. Yeah. So whatever it is they did or they said, they know. They know. And they're healing. They're healing. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's take a look at the potential outcome in the next weeks to months. Next few weeks to months, let's be a little more specific. What is the potential outcome, most likely potential outcome in the next few weeks to months with this connection? Most likely potential outcome. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, stability, security, healthy. And this, I mean, for some of you, it could be you're getting back together and things are really great, right? Others of you, it could just be that you had a nice reconciliation and you both feel good about it and you feel at peace with that. Like you feel like whatever happened in the past, like you both are good now. You forgave each other or whatever, and like, okay, let's just be friends. Or, and for others of you, it could be that you got back together and now you're just like over the moon. If they live far away from you, maybe they moved here and they're like, hey, I got a job, let's start dating again. And maybe both of you both are just doing really well with your finances. Like maybe you really do have an unexpected financial windfall. Like maybe you won the lottery or an investment or some relative passed and they're like, hey, I'm giving this person $50 million. Who knows? But you're feeling a lot of wealth, and it doesn't have to be financial. You're just feeling a lot of abundance and wealth. And no matter what's happening with this, I mean, it looks like it really could be you two are getting back together, but even if you're not, like you're feeling good about however this played out, which is good. We like feeling good, right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Any messages from the animal deck? The animal oracle deck. Any messages about our person? Or your person, whatever. The wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, I feel like this person, they continue to gain wisdom from the lessons that they learned from this. Also, what did we have? We had the Hermit card. I feel like this person you're dealing with, I think for a lot of you, this may be a very intelligent person who's able to turn a lot of knowledge into wisdom. They may even be kind of like a lone wolf type, like even if they're kind of social or know how to do the social stuff. I feel like this person really likes to be alone. It's weird. This wolf's eyes even look like my ex's eyes. And they may be very observant. Sometimes when people have a lot of like childhood trauma, they can be like hyper vigilant about things. And they may not want to let a lot of people in, you know, to their world. Which can make them kind of a lone wolf. Thank you, Spirit. And what needs to happen in order for this best possible outcome? What needs to happen here? In order for this best possible outcome to happen, what needs to happen? We've got decisions, manifestation, gateways, ancestors. Yeah, so this person, they need to pass that gateway of like healing in order to come back, and also be right in their minds, make the right decisions, and be an active creator in their own life. Same with you, be an active creator in your own life. I feel like this person is a soulmate of some sort. If you have a deep spiritual connection with this person, you may have experienced synchronicities together that were just kind of out of this world. And I feel that you have a lot of care for each other. I feel that there's a lot of care. Yeah, it's interesting because with the wolf, we said this person is very observant. And I was also feeling the same with, you know, the dragon eye. And then we also had that eagle eye. And then that bird flying. I don't know. I feel like this person, they are freeing themselves. They are freeing themselves by the decisions they're making and actively creating what is fated. I feel like whatever happens here is fated. Your relationship as it was before was fated, and whatever happens in the future is fated. There's so many people that this reading could be for, so I can't say for each of you it's going to be one particular thing. For the numbers, we have 17, 8, 8, 9, 10, 4, 11, 1, 13. It's interesting we got 111 and then we had 8, 8 together. 18, 34, 12, 11 again, 14, 14, 3, 9, 5. It's interesting the 14s were back to back as well. That's like a 5, 5 and an 8, 8 and a 111. Cool. Thanks, Spirit. And then we have 18, 27, 50, 60, 75, 76, and a 67. That's interesting. 67, 76. Whatever I said. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I feel like this was an interesting reading. Yeah. So just, you know, whatever's happening with this connection, something you can do for yourself is just really focus on loving yourself. If you're feeling uneasy feelings, fear, anxiety about this person, this connection, work on letting that go, because when they come back, you know, it's going to help you to really have a stable, like, anchoring in your own self-love and peace. And even if this relationship never did anything, and then still you're gonna most likely want a relationship with someone, whether it's them or someone else, and you want to be your best self when you enter into that relationship, right? Because if we are not healed, we're going to attract someone who is not healed. That's just the way it works. So it's in your best interest to really do the work for yourself, become whole and complete, be able to provide everything for yourself that you need, emotional needs, all that. Like, be your own best friend, because that will only help you in the long run. Okay, thank you for being here with me with this reading, and I will see you on the next one.